Welcome back to Jersey Matters. Governor Phil Murphy has allocated more funds for Sandy survivors. And so after all these years, some people are finally getting their money. Our Ellen Kolodziej spoke to one family who couldn't be happier.
Thank you, Larry. It's hard to believe it's been almost 7 years since these waters flooded so much of the Jersey Shore during Sandy, and that more than 1,000 families have been waiting, worrying, and wondering when they'd finally get the money to fix up their homes. But now the end is possibly near.
Our water line here was about up to here, so we had just under 2 feet of water in the house.
When Superstorm Sandy tore through Nancy and Tony Kyra's home, they never dreamed they'd still be in limbo. All these years later, and they still need to tear down their house and rebuild, but they just don't have the money.
Oh, I tell you, it's been worse dealing with the bureaucracy and trying to get our house rebuilt than really even the flood, the actual flood. We're tired. We're just really tired. Your life kind of gets held in almost a suspended animation.
The cleanup was the easy part. It's the waiting to get everything.
There's hope now. There's finally hope.
Nancy spoke those words on behalf of all the families who almost gave up. She was the voice of survivors at a news conference where Governor Murphy announced that victims now have access to $50 million in new federal grants.
With this significant amount of new funding and rental assistance, we now have hope that all Sandy families will have the financial support they need to finish their rebuilding projects, to return home, and to truly make New Jersey whole again after the worst natural disaster in our state's history.
The governor has committed this fund, and we've met with him, and so it's actually going to happen. So I'm pretty excited, but nervous.
Nervous because it still doesn't seem quite real. But after everything, even a heart attack Tony had that they're still not convinced wasn't caused by all the stress, Nancy says she's more optimistic now than she's been in a long, long time, and also feels a wide range of other emotions.
Everything is like when we rebuild or when we get the house, finished, I'll do this or I'll do that. So it was a combination of pride, being overwhelmed at just the enormity of what we've been through, and also with a little bit of trepidation and excitement about, wow, we're really going to actually be moving on.
A big mess, what it came out to be, and here we are going on 7 years later, and we're still, waiting. But I'm excited as Nan is about moving forward. Hopefully next year we'll see where we're at.
So the Kyras say they can start applying for that grant money in June. Then they say they could possibly start the demolition in the fall, and then fingers crossed, they say, they might possibly be in their new home before the 8th anniversary of Sandy. Reporting from Waretown, I'm Ellen Kolodziej for Jersey Matters.
Still to come on Jersey Matters, are you finished with your old prescription glasses? Don't throw them out. We'll tell you who needs them when Jersey Matters continues.